Welcome back to the second part of this video. Last time I talked about, the what heroes are and how they all can be used. This episode we'll be talking about specific heroes that I said are great and that you people are underestimate and why they are so great. Um we talked about Dark Rider. We give a quick definition of him. But for now, we'll go into Carol D. Bill. Carol D. Bill for this episode. Carol D. Bill. Its skill, it says it summons Snowy 8 out of 20. So far that I have a mini snowman with 55 damage reduction. 55. That's insane. 100% of Carol Bell's HP and 98% of her attack. That's pretty good. I mean, Carol doesn't have all that HP, but with 55 damage reductions, I'd say I want him. He's kind of like of a tank. He's kind of like a tank for like a personal bodyguard for Carol, because you may notice that in some raids, like when you're doing Carol raids. Let me see if I have this here. I think, yeah, right here till the very end, you will see that while he's out, when you first put him down, he will be attacking, but in the when Carol is getting hit, he will stop attacking whatever he's doing, like the loots, etc., the go votes, and he will go and turn into Carol Bell's safety. And he's a very good hero. So you see right here, like I was talking about landslide, I placed my heroes in the back right here, and I placed landslide right over there, and I pulled all these bad goofs over here, and I give it time for my heroes to go and break two into this and get rid of the town hall. Now, we didn't come here for landslide, obviously, so let's go back to Carol Bell. Maybe a bit choppy, but we can make it through. Alright, bam, he's out. Let's see what happens. So they come. They're not going to eliminate Ambrosia. She did alright. Boom, attacking Carabelle. Look at what happened. She stops whatever he's doing. He goes into her safety. That is it. That is in more than enough proof for you right now. And if you don't agree, then you have to. You just have to. I mean, come on. You see there was the let's play it. You see there was the gold votes right here, and she is a resource. And back to landslide, I placed them right here, pull their attention with the tank in front, and they're all going to Dark Rider trying to eliminate him. You wanna, and then but we don't have that much health in Dark Rider. Pop landslide in the back, drag their attention, let them have time to break through. Now we will go back to Carol. You will understand why. You see right over there, guys. If you look closer, there's the gold vault, there's the tower, there's some more another magic towers, and there's two freaking victory statues, and they were eating away at the little Snowy. But nothing was getting. No heroes were hitting Carol Bell. There may be this one Reaper over here, but other than that, they came to the rescue. He came to the rescue of Carol. So it is official. She is like protector. Just be right there to protect Carol Bell. We still won that raid. 2 stars, 56 something percent. Pretty alright. Got a ton of jewels. Of money from him. Base looks still alright. Barely gets rated, but that's just him. Now, enough of this base. Enough of this base. We came here for Carabelle. Let's not get distracted. Alright. Carol Bell. Carol Bell is such a great hero that has been so badly rated, and to go into perspective, we will have to go start with Fortitude Solidify. Increases Snowy and Yetis. Okay, I understand Snowy, but this didn't make any sense when I first got this. Because in order for you to get Yeti, you need to get past Fortitude Solidify. And Yeti is right here. So how are you going to increase Yeti's HP if Yeti is not even out yet? Obviously, it was just a mistake, so we'll have to leave that alone. Or maybe not. But he says they increase Yeti's HP by 50% and summons duration by 30%. I mean, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. It's not like you could pop Yeti right here or something. It's just snowing. So they meant to say snow by 30%. That's pretty insane considering how he also already have a he has a damage reduction of of 40 of 55, and and he has HP of 100. So for you to tell me to add 50% more, that's insane. That he's like a tank. He's like a protector, personal bodyguard. Now we move to Finest Blessing. Reduction by 30% while defending station heroes. Nothing great, not major. Snowy. Carol isn't mostly a defensive hero. But this right here, guys, I have to stress this. I don't care how many times I have to stress this. This is the reason why Carol D. Bell is such a badass. Summons a Yeti to stun enemies within range. And I'm not talking about something that's like from here to here to here to here to here to here in terms of range. I'm talking a range from this point of my base to this point of my town hall, to the very tip right here of my town hall, to this end right here of my walls. That is insane. I have seen the videos of this bad boy, of this bad chick. She has this Yeti, this freaking monster. It stuns enemies within range, and then his attack is by 150% of Carol D. Bell's attack. Alright, what is Snowy's? Snowy's is 198%. At 98%, he does a bit of a damage, But if you're telling me 150, that is insane. That is just like it's not like that Yeti is like it's not like he's a long range combat with extremely long arms. He may have long arms, but he doesn't hit like from far away. He hits like close by, but still, it's like you getting hit by a truck. This like your hands like the size is like each of his hands are like the size of a truck. Just hits, then he will just slaps them in their face with 150% of her attack. That is insane. And it does not stop with 80% damage reduction. Okay, how much health did this bad boy have? This bad boy have a lot of health. This bad boy have Carol Bell's and Snowy's HP at least doubled. And you're telling me that he has 80% damage reduction? I smell a tank right here. I smell a tank. This is a tank for Carol D. Bell. So, I'm not going to go too far. Let's continue. The Yeti will swallow the Yeti will swallow one enemy clone. Any clone. Chiron is a disaster if it comes. He will be simply wiped out. And Chiron is really quite annoying, honestly. This is one of the most annoying divine in the game. Chiron's divine, and this is the way for it. If you want to get rid of Chiron, Chiron, or the monkey sage, great sages, this is the way to go. Every 5 seconds, first clones first. Clones will be first. So clones Chiron, and then it will go for the next cloning things. Each enemy, well, each enemy swallowed grants 5 attack and restores 10%. Okay, what? This is such a counter. Also taunts all enemy attacking Carol D. Bells to attack themselves. If your head isn't over your head right now, I don't know. If your hands aren't over your head, I don't know what will. If your jaw didn't drop from that, I don't know what will. Guys, that is simply insane. I don't need to go into the PSKs, which I probably will never get in like 3 years because I am free to play account, but I love it anyway. It's just so much fun for me. But still, I do not. It's just insane. It is insane how this can happen for Carol. If I were to, if let me show you what this is. That means that Carol D. Bell is this, guys. This is what Carol D. Bell is. Carol D. Bell is because remember, Carol uses really foxes. And one thing we know about really fox is that they're really, really, really fast. Another thing we know about them is that they love the loot. So, if they were to attack me from right here or anywhere on the base, the first thing that these bad boys will go is for the gold. The gold, the gold, the gold, the gold, the gold, the gold. I missed 2. Dang it. Yes. It will go for the gold. And we all know that no hero in the game is as fast as those humongous rats. Not one hero is as fast as those rats. So you can literally imagine this. This is exactly what I do in my raids. Right after I place down Dark Rider, I place down Carol D. Bell. I don't know if I did in the video, but I will place this. I will see what I have right here. Right after I place Carol D. Bell, right after I place Dark Rider, I place Carol D. Bell. Dark Rider takes time for him to drop his troops, but if you place him far away, he won't be aggroed onto. Then with Carol D. Bell, you have her troops. Her troops will run head first, taking all the attention away from Dark Rider, the tank, and they will make the troops from that place make circles around their own base. Cause most people put their golds on the outside. It makes sense. Why wouldn't you do it? Why would you remove your defenses and put them on the outside when you can put your gold on the outside instead? So that's what most people does. It's just common sense, unless you have another reason that is critical that you don't. And they will literally make all the heroes run around until they're tired or until they are taken out by the magic towers, because they come in packs. They are quite fast. Well, while that is happening, I can put the landslide etc. down. It doesn't mean anything. But what makes Carol D. Bell so special is that, one, she's a distractor. The Willy Foxes, really fast, can't attack them. So what happens when you can't attack the hero? That means you can't use your special, because they need to stop to the attack, then use your special. If you can attack, you can't use your special. What can't you do? You cannot use your divine. And if you cannot use your divine, what does that mean? That means you will not be able to land any damage on the enemy, and they will simply run right behind you right after you've been aggroed right out of your base, and then following them around the place. You will be getting hit by the enemy's team while you're running around your own base looking silly. And if that's not enough, her Snowy will be out there to take all the damage that's right in front of her. That means victory statues. It will seem that victory statues seems to be really the death of Carol D. Bell. Carol D. Bell and victory statues really don't go well in hand. Just like Ambrosia, it seems like they like to go for the town hall. Whenever everybody's just attacking everything else, they will stop and think about it and like, oh, I need to hit that town hall, and they will literally just sit there hitting that town hall. You may notice this, that. You're right. They will stop and they will attack the town hall. Of course, I'm not talking about to them really high level players, 180, 150 players, because they like 3 second hit everything, so they don't need to worry about town hall getting stuck there. Unless you're doing guild clash, and they have like some dark rider, boosting the heck out of that town hall bit, town hall. Hello, dang my words, town hall building. But other than that, that's just what it is. We will technically soak up the damage. Two, this okay. So I said distractor. That is one. Two, she is a stopper slash healer of time. What does that mean? Stopper slash healer time. The monsters, the Yeti special, literally stops time. So it stuns everything, not just heroes. It stuns everything around its perimeter. And most things that are around its perimeter are in front of Carol. And most things that are in front of Carol are and also in front of all the aids and all the heals that are doing the damage themselves. So, what does that mean for your tank? That means great news for your tank. Your main tank that you send out, that means great news. That means that you can have your tank out in the front. You can have like Pounder out in the front, and Carol D. Bill's Yeti will just stun everything around the place. It's similar to the catapult from Guild Clash, but with a much wider, simply wider, wider field of affection. It just affects a wider field, and it's for at least 3 seconds. So that gives it time. It stops everything and gives time for the heroes to get healed. To tap that Abyss Demon special, heal everything off. Next up, what is she? That after distractor, stopper of time, she is a tank. A tank, I say. The two is thankfully you have Carol Bell, and then you have the Yeti, and you have Snowy. They just soak up the damage. You can literally place Carol Bell on the side of the map and pop out that Yeti and Snowy right afterwards, and they will technically walk right through the base. Why you may say that? You may be saying, oh, he doesn't last that long. Well, yeah, that's the problem. He lasts a long freaking amount of time. The monster lasts at least 1 minute and 45 seconds. I have proof of that, but it's not with me right now because the darn chat ruined it. Everybody kept talking, so the thing went away. But that's what happened, guys. 1 minute and 45 seconds. That monster will stay there and he will soak up all the damage. Are you kidding me? So she is a distractor. I think a stopper slash healer at a time. We also know that she eats clones. She is a pest annihilator. Okay, that's two. Oh, that's four things right now that she is. She is also great for defense, unless so you can literally have multiple heroes. It's like saying you have 7 heroes in your guild and your base. You have Carol, you have Snowy, you have the monster, and then you have all the additional 4 heroes that you get. That's 7 heroes. That's like 7. You can literally count 7 heroes. And it's if that's not enough, she's also something else. She also has the by far the one to last the longest in the entire guild and the entire base. Carol, why you say that? Well, let's think about it. What is Carol? Carol is a ground troop. She is slow. I think by far she's slower than Dark Rider. She is by far to me the slowest hero. She takes so long to walk. And what does that mean? That means she will be the last one to get hit. And if that's not And if that doesn't hit you, it doesn't, if that doesn't jiggle your nipples, then I will explain. Slow hero mean that you don't get hit most often because you're always in the back. And Carol's special with Yaya in front simply proves it. And if that's not enough, then what is she? She is a long range hero, meaning she will hit things from far away. Meaning towers won't get to her, victory statues won't get to her. And what is even better about it? What's even better about this, about Carol, is that Carol is just simply slow. Okay, slow,